Kal, welcome back to Luton. I know you must be happy to get this one done.
Thank you. Yeah, that's an understatement. I'm delighted to be back here. Coming back on loan was amazing, but coming back as a Luton player again, it's special. I'm so happy.
Was it always on the cards to come back after that loan spell last season?
It always was. Yeah, you had mentioned it to me and stuff. People in the press were mentioning it last year when I was here, and it was. My full focus was on just the time when I was here and making that a success, and then as soon as the season was done, it was evident quick, speaking to the people at the club, speaking to the manager, and then I was just so delighted. Everyone sort of had the same thoughts as me, that I wanted to continue the journey, and yeah, it was done pretty easy in the end.
I was going to say, it's helpful when everyone's kind of in the same boat and want the same thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. Everyone was so clear on what they wanted. I was so clear on what I wanted. There was no other option in my head. I'd be delighted to come back, be a Luton player. As I say, it's different being on loan and being permanent. And listen, I was just so glad to be back and here and with the people and the staff, and it was amazing. There was obviously the results, which is we're moving on now and we're looking positive. But yeah, just to come back permanently, I'm over the moon.
What is it about this club, in your opinion, that makes it so special? You know, you wanted to be here and sign again.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are like me, and they think the same as me, and when they come here they get attached, and it is a special club and it does that, but I can only speak for myself. It's just some clubs just fit, and this club just fits for me, and at the stage of my career, and I'm still so hungry to be successful and play games, but my happiness and all that stuff matters, and it's just like, this is a club for me. It will be the club for me until I've not signed a lifetime contract. But look, I would love to. I would tomorrow. This is where I want to play until I'm done. And I've still got. I'm not saying I'm going to be done. I've still got so much left and so much I want to achieve. But yeah, look, it just fits for me. This is my club. It feels special. I feel wanted. I feel content. I feel every sort of bit of fire inside me when I'm here. I just feel like this is a club for me.
What does that timeline look like from the end of last season then? You said it moved quite quickly. Did you kind of get then a chance to go away knowing that this was going to be the place you were returning to?
Yeah, I had a meeting with the manager, so must have been 2 or 3 days after the last game. We obviously spoke about how the season had went and we were both hurting. We were in a bad place, as you can imagine. I know the manager touched on that in his meeting, how hard it would have been for him, because to see how much him and his staff put into it and how much we were on such a great run, and the impact that the manager had made, and then so I was absolutely gutted for everyone, but we had a good chat. We were down, but then we got onto the good news, and he sort of says that he wanted to keep me, wanted me to be a part, he wanted to bring me back, and for that moment I spoke to him, got his views on next season and how we're going to bounce back, and I said, yeah, I'm in, like I'm all in, I want to be a part of that. So it was pretty quickly I knew that this was happening.
I'll say, what else was it that he said about you that kind of just captured you in a way?
Just everything. I had an amazing chat with him and Tomo, and they told me, I said, look, I wanted to do more, like ultimately I've failed in the goal that I came here to achieve, and he says, no, I was a huge part of it. And he touched on the fact that on my third game or my second game for the club, he had made me captain again, albeit when Carlton was out and Clicker was out, but just to put that faith in me when I was just new in the club, that's how much he sees me as being a big part of it and a leader for the club, and just all the things that just make me feel, yeah, that's it, I want to come and play not only for the club but play for the manager. And it was just, yeah, it was a really positive chat, and I went away for it smiling and couldn't wait till this was done, and now we can get it announced, and yeah, we can look forward and positive to next year and having a good season.
Well, you're definitely seen as a leader around the club. How do you reckon you can use that experience going into the new season?
Yeah, look, I can just be myself. There's lots, honestly, the changing room was amazing. I say that a million times, but coming into it, it wasn't like we were in the position. There was so many lads. It was such a positive and good place to be. I'm just going to come in and be myself, and yeah, I can use stuff. There's a lot of young lads in the team that I can help. It's more just everyday stuff. Like, you don't just get results by turning up on a Saturday. It's every day, how you train, how you apply yourself, and it's just drilling that into the boys. But look, we've got no bad pros here. They're all good lads, and hopefully we'll add to that. And there'll be boys growing confidence that finished the season strong for last season. So we've got a great squad, and yeah, I'll use my experience and my know-how to try and help them along the way as they'll help me.
And pre-season's fastly approaching. It comes around quick, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It flies by. I had family holiday and stuff that I needed to go away, switch off, spend some time with my family, kids, and yeah, that was amazing. It was good, but like you say, it goes fast, and now we're not too far away. I think when I get to this stage and when I've had time off and I've had my family time, and I just want to get going now. I love training. It's what I've done since I was a kid. I love being in that changing room environment, and ultimately we've got a massive goal and a massive thing to aim towards as a group, and I just want to get back in and get started now, to be honest. Yeah.
And you've shared so many special memories with our supporters. How motivated are you to give them something special again next season?
Incredibly motivated. That sort of, honestly, since a week after the season when I got rid of the disappointment and I knew I was coming back, it was like, I ain't finishing on that. Like, I ain't, this club's gave me so much in a time when I needed it, when I left Wigan, and then to bring me back again, and it was like, I ain't finishing on that. So that's my whole aim now, is I don't want to leave this club, but if I eventually do ever again, I'm leaving on a high. I'm leaving on sort of that club back where it belongs, and yeah, I'm leaving on a positive, and so yeah, I'm so motivated to make this sort of time when I'm at the club as special as possible, and that starts first day of pre-season. It started now, to be honest, doing my bits, getting as fit as I possibly can, so that the fans get the best version of me, and I can help as much as possible.
Well, welcome back, Kal. Great to have you, mate.
Thank you.